Metal Tastic.
What it do, YouTube? It's your boy FullMetalTastic, back at it, crack at it. Always here like a bad habit. How you living? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you living? Shout out to naysayers. Shout out to haters. Shout out to Delulu, a couple screws miss. I said I'm hot. I'm on fire. I'm never missing. We finally got it. We finally got it. We finally got it. We finally got it. Finally got a release date to Ghost of Yotei, which is, if y'all don't know already, but I'm pretty sure that you guys do know, is the sequel of Ghost of Tsushima, right? Everybody love Ghost of Tsushima. Everybody's saying Ghost of Tsushima better than AC Shadows. I still gotta finish that, by the way. Don't panic, don't fret. There's just a lot of games. It's a lot of games. Been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. Yeah, honestly, I've really been playing Marvel Rivals. Been trying to grind and rank up and stuff like that, but that's not what we're here. What we're here is they released an announcement trailer for the release date. So I think the release date is like October 2nd. So, you know, if y'all want to get your boy an early, you know, birthday gift or whatever. So October's very own, right? But we're gonna get into this. You see it on my screen. You see it. You see it. Yo, the sun is kissing your boy. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the real definition of sun kiss. You feel me? You don't drink that no. You on to just agua, natural lemonades, you know? Just the naturals. But let's go ahead and do this. This is, I have not seen it. I seen shout out to the hidden one. He had, like, I seen him comment on a post that they released a date, and I'm like, oh shoot, gotta make my video. You feel me? Just to find out that he already did a video. I'm like, golly. Usually I react to his videos and stuff, but I'm like, let me try this on my own. Let me do this real quick. I'm still watch his video because I still gotta support my guy. But you know.
Unreal. A wandering spirit seeking vengeance.
I'm just dropping everything. Sucker punch.
Who are you?
I'm the ghost.
I thought we killed your whole family.
Nah, I'm still here.
The Oni. The Kitsune.
The Kitsune? That's Fox. I know that.
The spider. The dragon.
So she's going against.
Saito.
Who that? Is that young her?
What we're
That's
going to
her.
do with this one, Saito?
I'm sorry. It came to this, little wolf.
I mean, clearly she didn't die. Who was that to her though? Was that her pops? Because he said little one.
Situ
It's a
Rainu.
wolf, not a foxes.
Why do you always call me that? It means one who is easily lost in the hunt.
Oh, this looks beautiful. Oh, we gonna get the horse montage like back in Ghost of Tsushima. Is that the same? Is it? So is it the same setting? Oh, get off me. Oh, so you have a companion? Ghost of Yotei. Slice that. There's
I
more.
have to go home. Back where all this started.
October 2nd, 2025. October 22nd. See, I was just talking about my guy, bro. This is the hidden one right here. We ain't gonna lock into that just yet. I do want to.
Who are escaping the new.
So let me do this, right? Let me do it my way, right? I don't want to, you know, ride off the coattails of other people's videos. But essentially, right? I'm getting a little bit of similarities between Shadows and Yotei. He got me saying it crazy. Right?
Unreal.
So I feel like right in the first one. Matter of fact, we gonna do this, right? We gonna keep background. I feel like in the first one, right? Because I just uploaded a few that I had from like replaying it. We're facing the Mongols, right? We have this one big, I forgot his name. I want to say Kublai Khan, somebody Khan, right? Y'all gonna roast me in the comments. It's okay. But now, right, we just had AC Shadows come out. Still in the process of playing it. Do not ruin it for me. But essentially, you have 12 big people that you have to go against. And I don't know if the number is 12 per se within Yotei, right? But we do get, where is it? Right here. Right, you see there's multiple people, right? And I just feel like it's similar to like the beginning of Shadows, right, where Naue was going and you know, like she was trying to get to the box and there was a group of people that stopped her. I'm trying to explain it in very minute detail, so in case if you guys have not played it or have not watched the gameplay, that I don't ruin anything to you. But she had to go somewhere, she had to protect something, and yeah, ultimately it was a group of people, and I just feel like there's some similarities in that sense, right? So we're gonna go through the trailer again. We gonna break it down, right? We're gonna break it down. Burn,
Unreal. A wandering spirit seeking vengeance.
So with that, right? Who she say? Hold on.
Unreal.
The Unreal, right?
Oh.
A wandering spirit seeking vengeance. Why I say like that? Vengeance, right?
A wandering spirit seeking vengeance.
Is that her? Right? Is she the wandering spirit seeking vengeance? Right? What is she you know, what is she seeking vengeance on? Right? Clearly, as we had already went through it, we see that there's something happened. So she's trying to get her lick back. She's trying to get her ish back in blood. You feel me? Because especially like right here, right? Homie is like, oh, who are you? I thought, you know, I thought we killed you a long time ago. And she's like, I'm the one that you have to mess around and find out. Right? Oh, so he's this snake. Oh yeah. So wait, so she mentioned snake, the kitsune, the spider, the dragon, right? And I'm not too sure, right? And I know it's Chinese culture, right? I don't want to, you know, intertwine the two, right? But you know, the like I don't want to say the zodiacs, but you know how you have the year of the rabbit, year of the dog, and all that. So is this? Hold on. Let's do this. Let me ask my best friend, ChatGPT. So essentially, right? Animals have a specific meaning, right? And in the Japanese folklore, Shinto belief, and mythology, right? They can often symbolize power, different meanings, right? Like it's not just your cut and paste, you know. It means this. Like when we hear a snake, right? Modern day culture, we be like, yo, a snake, devious, you know, like very deceiving, right? Conniving and stuff like that, right? But it goes deeper, right? It's not just what we know today, right? I feel like today we know kind of a watered down version of, you know, like different things, right? So she mentioned the Oni, the demons, the snake, the Kitsune. What else?
The snake.
Snake.
The Oni.
The Oni.
The Kitsune.
The Kitsune.
The spider.
The spider.
The
And the dragon.
Lord Saito.
Right? Right. So she mentions that. So I have some. So the Kitsune, they says Kitsune is a symbol of wisdom, cunning, shape shifting, right? The Kitsune can represent is a symbol of wisdom, cunning, shape shifting. The snake, rebirth, transformation, danger, and hidden knowledge. So that's why, like, if you look back, right? If you think back to Naruto, right? It makes sense, right? Sasuke and Orochimaru being you know, one with the snake as they were, right? Because it's rebirth. Orochimaru was trying to find immortality, right? Hidden knowledge. He was trying to find knowledge and everything, even with Sasuke, right? Because when he was going and you know, asking the previous 5 Hokage, well, was it previous 5? Well, the first 4 Hokage, because Tsunade was the 5th. There was nobody else after that, yeah. So when, you know, hidden knowledge, right? It's the seeking y'all should find, right? The dragon is a symbol of celestial power, wisdom, control of the elements, right? And the Oni, which is the demons, is a symbol of chaos, vengeance, and destruction, right? But how do you get to pain? How you get to chaos, right? It goes kind of synonymous, right? Hand in hand, right? Pain, hurt, pain, hurt people, right?
What are we going to do with this one?
So it might not be 12 like how I was saying, but then it really could be multiple demons, right? It could be multiple Oni, right? The way he stabbed her, but like it looked like, yeah, well, clearly we know, like he missed her heart type shit. So whoa. So I think all in all, right? I think this game, is really going to differ from. I think this game is going to differ from Ghost of Tsushima, right? Yes, it is a succession of the game, but I feel like the concepts are going to be different, right? Ghost of Tsushima, we had a game based on morals, right? And I feel like Yotei is going to be a game based on morals as well. But if we think back to Jin Sakai, right? He was samurai, right? Straight up, honor, face to face, right? And then he learned the ways of a shinobi, right? Learning to move within the shadows and you might have to do some things that you were not taught, that you had to learn later on because of your environment to, you know, get on top of the situation, right? I think with Ghost of Yotei, right, I feel like it's a stronger spiritual connection, right? See them mention the Oni, see them mention the Kitsune, the spider, the dragon, snake, right? You see them mentioning different things that have meanings in the spiritual realm, right? In mythology and folklore. So I think, yeah, I think we still get the whole warrior, shinobi, samurai aspect, right? Because it's not on the screen anymore. But you know, she looks like a Ronin, right? She's dressed as a Ronin, right? She's clearly a warrior. She has all these different weapons, right? I'm excited. I'm excited because when Ghost of Tsushima ended, when I finished playing Ghost of Tsushima, I was like, so how they gonna continue the story? And I'm hoping that they do bring us back to depending on how you finish the game, right? Let's see what the outcome, like what would the progression of that story be, right? This game is set, what they said, 300 years after Tsushima. So I think it's what 1600, so it's probably like a good 20-30 years after Shadows. So it's time periods, right? I think I'm a person who loves history, so I know for a fact that historically there's a lot of stuff to hit. I'm really excited, right? Yeah, that's honestly, that's my first impressions, my first thoughts, right? I think as more things come out, I can, you know, give a better analysis of it, right? I keep saying a lot, but but yeah, leave your thoughts in the comments. You know, let me know what y'all think. I'd love to have a discussion. Like, touch that link, tap that link, click that link. If you're not already subscribed, you know, hit the subscription button, press that bell, get my noties. I might be annoying with the noties. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm behind on uploads. So if you new right now, I'm sorry in advance. But until next time, you know, bye. Sayonara, signing off.
Yo, go follow Tastic. Go follow Tastic's Twitch, cuz. That man is crazy.